or dad? Pick one. Sherry, we are not your parents. We are competent communicators. What scares you now may bring you the most beautiful thing. Give it a chance and turn around. Jim held my arms and turned me around. I looked at him in the eye. Wow, it's not that scary anymore. Jim turned my world around, and now we are happily married. Do you know what it's like to marry a Toastmaster? All of our conversations are 5 to 7 minutes long. I'm not even afraid of my parents anymore. Jim and I became their marriage consultants. I am scared now, but I wouldn't want to mess up your beautiful, smiling faces. Are you turning your back on your fear? Our life is like this stage, but what scares you now may bring you the most beautiful thing. Give it a chance and just
Thank you, and that is video today. Hope you enjoy it. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Lee Tinky.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Hoàng Linh. Hi, everyone. How are you feeling? Wow. Can everyone type in the chat box for me, like one emotion that you're having right now? For me, I'm like so sleepy. What a very long day today. And what about you guys? Wow. It's such a long time that I don't see many of the faces here. Oh, hi, Toastmaster Hero. So long. And Toastmaster Mariana. Wow, I couldn't remember the last time we meet offline. Toastmaster Hiền, Toastmaster Hiệp, Toastmaster Doan Anh. Yeah, we have never met before, right? Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone. Excited and nervous? Wow. I must say that today is like a very international Zoom because we have friends from all around, Toastmaster in Vietnam, someone we have never met before, and someone like very long that we have never seen. So happy to see you guys all here today. Right. Oh, okay. Anh Linh, you're happy. That's nice. I hope that everyone is excited, happy, yes, nervous as well. Okay, so let's jump into our meeting today. As usual, for our C-level Advanced Toastmaster, this is a great chance to connect with people around the world and also to learn something new, especially on a Saturday afternoon, evening, right? So today I will be the Toastmaster of the day and I will lead you through our meeting today. First of all, let me have the honor to welcome you, our President, Toastmaster Smiley Lee Twinkie, who will share with you more about sea level and our missions. So the stage is yours, Toastmaster Twinkie.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, distinguished member, honor guests, and all the leaders around the world. I'm truly delighted and grateful that you're here today. So, I would love to share with you something very special. Last month, I visited a very beautiful city in Vietnam, and someone say it is a livable city. It is Da Nang City. I visited this beautiful city a whole week, and luckily, I had the chance to talk with so many people from all walks of life. students, worker, business owner, travelers, different stories, different journeys, but share one thing the same. One thing almost everyone have in common. Do you know what it is? One thing everyone has in common. Can you type the chat words? Something everyone. Okay, it's great. Yeah, you are true. Almost everyone have this here. Cool. We are humans. Yes, as human being, we are all had a dream. Almost everyone had dream, but sadly, many of them quietly set that dream aside or gave up completely because of fear or challenge. What a pity. So it's raised in me a wish. I wish that all of us, you and me, have the courage to follow our dream, to pursue the life we truly want. Visualize your dream, keep it grow in your mind, and most importantly, take one small action towards that dream. And that's exactly why C-Level Advanced Toastmaster Club is here. A place where you can challenge yourself and improve step by step toward a greater version of yourself. So with a very clear mission of us, bring you to the top level of public speaking, leadership, and personal developments. So I would love to inspire you that never limit yourself. Be the top version of yourself and be the winner of your own journey. And we are here to work with you in that journey. Welcome to C-Level, where we challenge ourselves, support each other, and grow stronger in every meeting. With that, it's my great honor to officially open the meeting of C-Level Advanced Toastmaster Club. Thank you so much to be here and warmly welcome everyone. Back to you, Toastmaster Bidet.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lee Twinkie, for a very inspirational and sweet opening address as usual. Everyone, please throw some hearts on the screen to show some spirit for Toastmaster Lee Twinkie. Yes, we are all humans. We all have dreams, and our dreams are maybe big, maybe small, but as long as we can dream, we can achieve it. And let's not never forget the importance of our dream. That is why we have our meeting today. So, in our meeting of C-Level Advanced Toastmaster, it's a bit more special than the other meetings because we don't have maybe all full part of what a normal Toastmaster meeting looks like. So, before we go into our meeting today, let me to walk you through the agenda of our meeting today. Okay? So, in our meetings today, it's about dream big, start small, and today mainly we would be focusing on prepared speeches. So for C-Level Advanced Toastmaster, we only have 2 hours of meeting every Saturday evening, actually twice a week. Sorry, not twice, every 2 weeks. Twice a week is too scary. Yeah, every 2 weeks we will have one meeting, 2 hours, and in the last meeting we already have workshops with training, and then we have a table topics. And in today's meeting, as usual, we are going to have a speech marathon, which means that we will have certain speeches, and each speech in C-Level Advanced Toastmaster will be evaluated by at least 2 evaluators. So that's why you can see that we have the main prepared speech, and then we go to a bit of mood booster in which we will have some fun together. And last is the juicy part is about the evaluation. Each speech who gave today will have the chance to be evaluated for by 2 evaluators. Wow, that's amazing, right? In a normal meeting, you can only have like one evaluation per speech. But if you have a speech in C-Level Advanced, then you will be evaluated twice and maybe even more from the audience. So today I'm really excited for the speeches, and In order to help me run the meeting today, we also have many wonderful Toastmasters who from C-Level Advanced Toastmaster and also from other Toastmaster Club who sacrifice a lot of their time in order to come here and join with us. So, first of all, let me welcome on the stage Toastmaster Thiên An from Toastmaster. It is our first time that we have the chance to meet you, Toastmaster Thiên An. Oh, I see Toastmaster Davis. Can you introduce to us about yourself and also your role? To you, Toastmaster Davis.
Yes. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, when you bring the mic close, we can hear.
All right, thank you. So good morning, everyone, and I'm really glad to be here. I actually a little bit hesitate when Miss Twinkie asked me to join today, and I was just like I told to her that I can only be a guest here because I'm afraid that my level is not C enough, so that I was kind of afraid. But anyway, after joining and after a very warming intro, so now I feel a lot better. I'm Toastmaster Davis from Da Nang Leaders Toastmaster and have been Toastmaster for 1.5 years officially. And today, thank you for having me as your timer. And as the name suggested, my role is to keep track of the time. So now I can see that today we only have two parts of a normal Toastmaster meeting, which is prepared speech and evaluation. And I will base on the agenda and count the time for each of the part, even the gap between them. So for the prepared speech, all of the speakers will have from 5 to 7 minutes. I will pin my my profile here so that you can see, and my background will change to something like this, like this, right? And it will display 3 colors. When it's green, it means that you are qualified. But when it's red, you only have 30 seconds left. We are all familiar with that. So that's all of my role. And at the end of this meeting, I will report about how did we use our time. Is that wise or we need to improve? Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster David. Okay, I think that you are more than C, more than charming enough, and more than clever enough when you know about all the rules of Toastmaster. So everyone, when you speak, remember that you have to take a look at this handsome boy and not forget about the time, okay? Thank you so much. And next, after our timer, we have someone who will listen closely to everything that you said and get the report on the content as well as the beautiful way that you use the English language. So, can you guess what is the role? Yeah, it's the listener and the grammarian. And today we have those roles combined into one. So this person has a very, very special duty. So let me welcome on the stage Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp, our listener and grammarian for today. Welcome to the stage, Toastmaster Hiệp.
Have a great day, everyone. Okay, can you listen to me well? I think yes. Yeah, I'm here, and today I got some roles that I am not do it. I'm not doing it for such a long time, which is listener and grammarian. So as listener, I will take into account all your words and also your best phrase, and I will revise it later on in the end of this meeting. So to make sure that everybody can keep in touch with our beautiful words from the speakers for today, and also for the grammarian, I will spot on the best language that you use in the speech and also your grammatical errors that you tend to do during a meeting so you can fix it and do it better for the next time. So this is all about I want to introduce for all of you about my roles, and back to you, Toastmaster Quỳnh Anh as Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp. Yeah, being a role holder is always opportunity for us to kind of juice up some of the skills or something that we haven't done for a long time. It's been such a long time that I'm not a TOD also. Thank you. And now coming to also a very, very important role. And I'm so honored to have this role being done by such a Toastmaster I admired for so long. And I can't believe that today she is here. Wow. Let's welcome Toastmaster Marianne as our General Evaluator.
Fantastic evening, Toastmasters and guests. Our theme today is Dream Big, Start Small. Every great achievement begins with a bold dream. But it is the small steps we take that turn those dreams into reality. In Toastmasters, every speech delivered, every role performed, and every feedback shared is a small yet meaningful step toward becoming better communicators and leaders. As the general evaluator of C-Level Advanced Toastmasters Club, my role is to observe the meeting as a whole and support our evaluation team in creating a positive learning experience for everyone. I will be looking at the flow of the meeting, the timing, and how each role contributes to our growth. Together, through thoughtful feedback and encouragement, we help each other improve one small step at a time toward our big dreams. Thank you so much.
Big clap of applause. Thank you, Toastmaster Marian. Yes, being a G is such a big duty because you have a lot of people to watch out on. But we are so honored because we have a whole crew of very experienced Toastmasters who are role holders today. So now let's jump right into our first main part of today, which is the prepared speeches. Today we have 3 lovely prepared speeches and that is going to bring to you some part of their lives and share with you some meaningful stories on the way that they are growing out themselves. So the first Toastmaster will be Toastmaster Hương Ly on her pathway Engaging Humor Level 3 Project 5. But before she goes into her speech, let me welcome on the stage her evaluator, her first evaluator, Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp. Wow, today she does take 3 roles to share about the project. So to you, Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp.
Hey. Oh,
Well,
great. Great, great,
maybe
great. I see
Toastmaster Thanh Duyên could introduce me.
in the end agenda,
Okay,
it's
yes.
not me.
All right, okay. So it's Toastmaster Thanh Duyên then. We have 2 people at the same time, so it's either way. Yes, so Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, so honored to have you here in our meeting today. Could you share about a bit about the criteria for evaluation for Toastmaster Lee Tunki?
Hi everyone. I hope you can hear me well. I'm evaluator for Toastmaster Lee today, and as the information that I received today, Lee will practice using storytelling in her speech in order to add up for her speech or telling the story itself as a speech. So we looking forward for a very interesting, engaging story in her speech that can touch us deeply. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Thanh Duyên. So now we will go to the first speech of today from Toastmaster Lee Twinkie. Toastmaster Lee Twinkie. Oh, but before that, forgot another thing. Yes, Toastmaster Davis is raising his hand. We cannot forget the timer. I almost forgot the timer. Oh no. Yes, so let me welcome on the stage Toastmaster David to, to share about the timing rule for our speeches today. To you, Toastmaster David.
Yes, thank you. So as we all C-level speaker right here, so all of our time is ranged from 5 to 7. At 5 minutes, I will raise the green signal, and it means that you should continue your speech. And at 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow signal so that you need to think of the conclusion, or better, make a conclusion by that time. And when the red signal is raised 1 minute later that, which is 7, you have to close your speech within 30 seconds. Actually, I will not raise that. My background will do that. Hope all of our speakers have a good speech. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster Winner.
Thank you, Toastmaster Davids. You are an unforgettable man, of course, right? So, Toastmaster Lee Twinkie, have you seen our timer, Davids?
Very clear.
Yes, okay. So now let's go to the first speech from Toastmaster Lee Twinkie. Engaging Humor, Level 3, Project 1. Big and Small. Big and Small, Toastmaster Hương Ly.
Think for a moment about times when you wanted to say something, but you didn't. You had an idea in a meeting, you want to volunteer something, or you need to defend yourself, but instead of saying something, you kept silent. Raise your hands if you experience that. Raise your hand. Can I see your hands? You want to say something, but you keep silence. You are not alone. Back then, 4 years ago, I was a small little girl with a big fear. Whenever I needed to express my opinions, my heart beat wildly. My hands shook and my mind became empty. I was so afraid to say something. So I always choose the safest option. Silence. Silence is comfortable. It protects me. Agree? But slowly, it's created problems. As I do not speak, people assume that I have nothing to say. And I don't express my thoughts. Other begins to decide things for me. And as I remain quiet for so long, my voice does not matter. I was underestimated, even ignored. Did you ever experience that feeling? The void doesn't matter. Many opportunities pass by simply because you and me, maybe, we don't dare to step forward to say something. Deep inside, I myself hurt, and somehow I'm very stuck because I don't know how to express myself. But I also don't know how to change. And that day, I will never forget that day in a Toastmaster meeting. My friends, a close friend, a Toastmaster just asked me, why you are keep silent for so long? We are here to speak and improve. I'm not good at speaking, you know. No one is good at the beginning. Do you agree? No one is good at the beginning. And follows that, my friend shared to me a special moment that I will never forget. If you want to be better, let your dream bigger than your fear. Let your dream bigger than your fear. Allow my dream bigger than my fear. And then, from that moment, I decided to dream bigger. I visualize myself as a confident girl and even an impactful leader. Why not? No one charged me for that. But dream cannot happen overnight. I cannot change everything at once. No, nothing is easy like that. And luckily, the mentor come to me, and I never forgot one of the greatest advice mentor shared to me. Starting with one small step Dream big, but start small. Well, great. So, come back to my journey. I come back Toastmaster meeting with a simple role in the meeting. First, I try at the Zoom master, then an encounter, then the timer. Well, it seemed not too hard for me with a simple responsibility. But each time I participated, something inside me changed. My fear become a little bit smaller and my confidence a little bit become stronger. And I realized that confidence is not the thing I suddenly receive. It is something I build step by step through small actions. I will never forget the moment I gave my first icebreaker in a Toastmaster meeting. Behind the stage, my hands were very cold, my heart was beating very fast, and my mind full of doubt. But I always remember my dream. I walked onto the stage, I spoke, and the result? Let's guess. It's terrible. Yes, it's terrible. It's terrible, girl, guys, and it's horrible. I was such a miserable girl at that day. But also in that moment I discovered my fear disappear when I take action. From my first speech, I keep moving forward with different speech, with different style. I join more trainings organized by Toastmaster. I learn from experienced speaker. I push myself to take action or to take on new challenge every meeting. I even volunteer to serve as part of EXCO member of several clubs just to learn more. And each step was very small, but together, those small steps created a completely different life. And today, when I look back, I just smile. The miserable girl that years now stand proudly as the president of C-Level Advanced Toastmaster Club, the first online advanced Toastmaster Club in Vietnam. So my dear dreamer, what is your desire? What is your dream? A confident speaker or a great communicator? Never limit yourself. Never limit your talents. You are greater than you can imagine. Dream big. No one charge you for dream. Dream big, but start small. Imagine the excellent version of yourself. Take the first step, join the meeting, take a role, learn something new. Start small, but dare to dream big. And if your dream is to grow in public speaking and leadership, I warmly invite you to join us at C-Level Advanced Toastmaster Club, where passionate leaders come together to grow beyond of the limits. I believe that extraordinary journey begin with very simple beginning. Make a decision, dream big, but start small. Start small, but dream big. Dream big, start small. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lee Tinky. Everyone, she really deserves a big round of applause and all the hearts possible. Yes, as someone who has been with Toastmaster Lee Tinky for maybe the first beginning of her in Toastmaster, I can really see the change, and what she says is true. It doesn't come to you immediately. Dream big, but we have to start small in every single way. And as you are in this meeting today, you are also making a small step on a very big way of become a confident speaker in any way that you want to be. Thank you, Dr. Sally Twinkie, for bringing to us the meaningful message. Reminds me a lot. about my own journey as well. And wow, after this amazing speech, wow, let's not rest yet because we have another speech coming our way. Our second speaker for today is also a very brave, a great and brilliant speaker. So, can you guess who it is? Who is our second speaker today? That is Toastmaster Hoàng Linh. Yeah, I have seen Toastmaster Hoàng Linh from, yes, also the very beginning of his journey in Toastmaster, and I must say that he has improved so much. I really curious about the speech that he's going to bring to us today. And let's hear from his evaluator. He will have two evaluator, that is Toastmaster Đoàn Anh and Toastmaster, I'm sorry if I don't say it correct, Toastmaster Đoàn Anh or and Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp. Yes, Jenny. Yes, okay. Toastmaster Jenny. So can we have Toastmaster Jenny to please share about the project of Toastmaster Hoàng Linh?
Sorry,
Hello, everyone.
it's me, okay. It's me as who will introduce about Mr. Hoàng Ling's speech.
Okay.
Can you check the agenda again?
The agenda says that you are the
Uh,
fourth speaker.
but anyway, he sent me the introduction. So it's my pleasure to be here and also have the chance to evaluate Toastmaster Hoàng Linh. I also see and witness his journey from very first step in not only Toastmaster but also the journey of learning English and also improve as a person. So keep so he want to bring us a story about keeping a daily record of your mood and attitude for a minimum of 2 weeks. Nothing that when you feel positive or negative, you succeed and effort. And three things that combined, you can be grateful. Record and evaluate any changes and share some aspect of your experience can make your life become better day by day. So without further ado, I would have the chance to introduce all of you Toastmaster Hoàng Linh on the stage.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tuấn Hiệp. Today I want to try something new that I will share a slide with my background. Wait a few seconds. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now start. Hello, have you ever worked so hard for a goal and when you finally achieve it, you didn't know what to do next? Last Sunday, that happened to me. Back to my story 2 weeks ago, my life was very simple. During the day, I worked, and at night, I studied, not casual, because I have awards that's to pass 2 certificates of Kubernetes to complete my 5th certificate to be a one of Kubernetes in Vietnam. And it simple means I survived a difficult exam in IT. And for day, my routine looked like work, study, sleep, and sometimes study again. Because the Kubernetes doesn't care if we are tired. Every night after work, I open my laptop again. More labs, more practice questions, and some nights I feel more confident, but some nights I feel completely lost. Oh, many failed questions, not correct question. But every night I remind myself one of simple thing that keeps showing up. Finally, the exam days arrive, and When I finished, I clicked the submit button. Then wait, that's last week on Saturday. And those things few seconds very long. Then suddenly one word appears on the screen. Pass. Oh, in that moment, I feel enjoy. I feel real life, and honestly, I feel proud because I had completed 5 certificates and become the 50th co-astronaut in Vietnam. And again, I told myself, keep showing up. And the next day was Sunday. For the first time in weeks, I allowed myself to rest, do nothing. No studies, no working. Just full days doing absolutely nothing. And I was very productive at resting. But then Monday arrived and something strange happened. Instead of motivation, I feel empty. This big word that has been driving me for months was suddenly gone. And I feel like finishing a Netflix series you love, but realizing that you don't know what to watch next. So I start asking myself for deeper question. That's why did I start this journey for the first place? Last year, I feel insecure about my career, even though I had experience. When I went to the interview, sometimes I couldn't answer the basic foundation question. Actually, I knew it, but in that moment, I cannot answer. That's a painful fair point of me, and I think if I cannot see my own values, so how can others see? So that's was the moment I made the decision. I didn't start collecting the certificates to impress other people. I started them to remind myself of something much more important. My value doesn't appear when I success, but it's built quietly every time I show up. Certificates were not the only step. I also joined the Toastmasters to improve my English communication. And deep inside, I carried another dream. One day, I want to release my own rock album music. It means if Kubernetes doesn't work, I will have another backup person. I will become a rocker. So the technology, communication, music, different parts, but the same principle. Keep showing up. Even when you feel tired, keep showing up. Even when you doubt yourself, keep showing up. Even when nobody is watching, keep showing up. So for my conclusion, because success is not built in one big moment, it's built in the thousands of small steps. The nights you study, when you're tired, the conversation you practice, when you was nervous, dream you keep chasing when nobody believe in it. So if you remember only one thing from my stories tonight, remember this: no talent, no motivation, not luck, just 3 simple words. Keep showing up. Thank you.
Wow, keep showing up no matter what happens. Toastmaster, or I say astronaut, Toastmaster Huang Ling, worth 1,000 of applause from us. Give him a big round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Huang Ling, for sharing your own challenging journey with us. I'm very impressed by your story, and I see great improvement from Toastmaster Huang Ling. Well, and now Toastmaster Huang Ling can take a deep breath and enjoy the next section. And the next prepared speech is come from Toastmaster Queen Anh. And I would love to invite on the stage the evaluator for her. That is Toastmaster Jenny Duan. Toastmaster Jenny, can you share some information about the speech?
Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
yes.
My name is Jenny. So this is my first time being here in the sea level, and I'm so excited, but also nervous at the same time. I know that Toastmaster Quỳnh Anh, she's so experienced. She's my senior. She's shaking her head right now. I want to put a lot of pressure on her. I want to challenge her. So that's why I want to praise her this time. So this is the freestyle speech writer's master Quỳnh Anh I see from the agenda. That's make more curiosity that I want to hear what is she's coming to share with us today. So now I will hand over to Toastmaster Quỳnh Anh. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ryan from VNL. Wow, you put a lot of pressure on her. And let's see that she can handle this pressure. All right. And now, everyone, let's welcome on the stage our lovely Toastmaster Queen Anh with the speech title, The Test of Life. The Test of Life, a freestyle speech, Toastmaster Queen Anh.
Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and friends. Today, I bring to you a test of life. So, as you can see on the screen, this is the test of life. Please try to answer it in 15 seconds by typing A, B, C, D, or E inside of the chat box. Whoever got it correct, you may have a very surprise gift. So the clock is ticking. What is the answer? Right? F felt. All right. Oh, I don't see the answer yet. Oh, that's what Sir Hang Ling has. A. Any other guess? I'm not sure if you are doing it at all, but wow. Yeah. So that's just, yeah, a kind of challenge. Yeah, something that I want to bring to you. But this is exactly how I live my life every day in the last 3 months. So, in order to introduce with you, this test is one out of like 65 different questions from the GMAT test, which is the Graduate Management Association something something test. And you are supposed to finish it like within 2 hours and 15 minutes. Each question only have less than 2 minutes. And why am I taking such a test? It's because I want to pursue a master degree in another country, and I need to take this test in order to have a good profile. But it's so freaking hard. Just imagine that you already got out of university, you're already in your la 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 mood, and now you have to start studying everything again. It's so horrible. But what I couldn't really realize that this test is actually life-changing. Because through the process of learning about GMAT, I realized one fact that it is not a logic test. It's a mental game. And when I'm trying to pursue it, it taught me something so deep about life that I'm going to share with you today. 3 big lessons I learned from going through a test. The first lesson, which sounds very simple, but it simply is, don't quit. Why don't quit? Because GMAT is such a very strange test. It's a kind of like adaptive test. When you're in the middle of it, in the first question, they will throw you very, very challenging question that make you rock your brain out. And some of the times when I did it the first time, I just finished like 3 questions and it's so hard that I want to give up. And I did give up. And then my scores, it's so miserable. But then another time, I still focus, I still have so many difficult questions. But instead of quitting, I said, let's just try to do it because I have nothing to lose. So I tried the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, even if I have to guess, even if I have just like no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to do it. And then the tests like become easier and easier for me because it's like an adaptive test. So it adapts with your ability. And the results? I got it much better than expected. And this is what I learned about the GMAT and also about life. When we tackle with a difficult challenge, it's so easy to quit. But the thing is that if you manage to go back and go through, even when you don't know what to do, and even when you still struggle, you will have a much better result than just quitting at one time. And so, that's the very first life-changing learning that I have from GMAT. And the second thing, missing the easy questions may cost you more than the hard ones. So this GMAT test is like very strange because it will scatter for you some easy questions, some hard questions along the way. And it's just not like you go from easy to low to the hard levels. But the truth is that why we took so much time on the hard questions, sometimes I took like even 10 minutes on just like a single problem that I showed you before. And there are so many easier problems that I miss. That cost me a lot of points. And how does it relate to our life? You just think of it. Maybe anyone in this room, you have a dream. You have something to pursue that is so hard, so difficult. You want to study in another country. You want to become a public speaker, a world champion. You want to become a CEO, a manager. You want so many things in life. And it's such a big dream that you just try and try and try. But what are the easy things that you're missing? Maybe it's a family life that you have. Maybe it's a simple meeting like this when you have a chance with your friends, but you're still worrying because you have other duties. So why we are out there and chasing for the big things, the easy questions are the things that is everywhere around. It's the life that we have, it's the simple joy that maybe we are forgetting because we thought that our whole life is just to pursue only the hard and biggest things. So this touched me deeply. So instead of focusing on the hard ones, whenever I see that it's too difficult that I cannot solve in 2 minutes, I skip it. I can do it later, and I'd focus on the more easier ones that I can handle right now. And the last thing, when the game is harder, you become better. And when you are better, the game gets harder. This couldn't go much truer in life, you know? This test is like that. When you finish one easy question, it gives you a harder question because it's an adaptive test. And it just go and go until you reach a level that you couldn't go further anymore. But when you cross that level, you know you're better. So here's the things, my friends. When you're tackling a challenge that you feel it's so difficult, it's actually the chance that you are growing. And once you cross that, don't rest because there will be a bigger and bigger challenge, but you will become better. So all in all, today I take the Grand GMAT test and I mustn't say that I make a best, but the experience of learning this has taught me to become such a better person than I was before because I know that actually it's teach me something. So the main purpose about this is the test of life. When we go through a struggle, like a test or something in your life, you may not notice it, but it's training you to become something. And you need to see a bigger picture of why this struggle, it is here and what it is teaching you. So I hope that whatever challenge that you have, like the GMAT test or anything that you are tackling, just go for it and learn from the best of it. So back to me. Back to me. Yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for listening to my third speech. It's such a great honor because I just want to have a platform to vent down. And thank you, our timer, David, for your effort in recording all the time. So now it's the time for our timer to come back on stage and report on the timing taken by our three speakers. To you, Toastmaster Davis.
Yes, thank you, Madam TOD. So first of all, I have to congratulations to all of our speakers for finishing your speech. But I have to sorry because not all of you are qualified. So let's give your hand a big round of applause to Toastmaster Hong Lin as the only qualified speaker today. He has finished. Our rock artist, maybe singer in the future, has finished his song, his speech, in 6 minutes and 24 seconds. So he is qualified. To Toastmaster Hoon Lee, your time was 8 minutes and 44 seconds. So as you have said, dream big, start small, but remember to stop on time, right? And next is our TOD, Toastmaster Winan. I understand that you have just taken a GMAT, so that maybe your time calculation have some, you are tired to calculate the time. Anyway, I have to show you that your time is, I pressed the clock stop at 7 minutes, 59.99 seconds. It is about to 8, but only 1.01 before that. So maybe you are really good at math and you calculate really close to that. It's actually not 8, 7 minutes, 59.99. All right, so that's all about my timing report. Congratulations to all of our speakers. Thank you. Back to our TOD, Madam Toastmaster Hong Lin. No. We're not. I'm sorry.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Davids. Yeah, I'm always overtime. I'm even overtime in my own test. Thank you so much for calculating and recording the time so accurately. Yeah, so we have gone through the part of with our three speeches. Now let's have some fun, like have some mood booster in order to understand more about each other and also just to relax a bit more. Let's welcome on the stage Toastmaster Hương Lee with the role of the mood booster today.
Yay! Hello everyone, it's me again. Wow, after hearing three amazing speech, so I would love to check your mood. So can you please look at this and can you put on the screen what numbers are you? What number are you expressed for your feeling today? Can you put in the screen the number? Its number represent for an emoji. Well, some of you can feel number 4. It's a bit overwhelmed and crazy. Some of you number 7. Some of you number 1. So let's tell me your feeling, everyone. Okay, cool. Number 7. Oh my God, you will look like a rock star. Nice. Okay, so wow, everyone, can you like you look at your numbers and can you make your face look like that emoji? Like that. Number 7, can you put your face like number 7? Like this. I'm about to take a picture of you guys if you don't mind, but I think it's a very funny part for you and it will be a very funny moment for us. Right? Can you remember the pictures, the emoji, and mimic your face like that? It can be number 4. Very funny. Or number 5. Or number 6. Or number 8. But I hope everyone's happy. All right. So now everyone's, yeah, cool, number 5. Oh my God. Surprise. Let's see why Toastmaster Marion surprised at the end of the meeting. And now everyone, let's open the camera. My mix your face, and I will capture the pictures of your. All right, are you ready? All right. Let's. Okay, again. Wait, let's mimic your face. Are you ready? Let's your face ready. Let's your face ready, everyone. Okay, sorry. Again, can you look at this? Right. Again, please look at it carefully. Did you finish? Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's make your face. Right, are you ready? Okay, I will capture the pictures with this emoji. 3, I can capture all of you, so please make your face something funny or crazy or full of love. Right, ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So funny. Oh my God, you look funny. Actually, you look so funny, guys. Great. But I hope that and today I also have special thing to share with you. Do you know what is today? Today is a very special day.
White
And
Valentine.
yes, that's correct. Why Valentine? That's so correct. Yes, maybe Gwen have someone, so she may remember so well. But I hope everyone feel number one, full of love. That's the reason why today I bring you to a game that help you brainstorm some present you can give to your beloved one. So now everyone, let's get your microphone ready because I will share to you some hint, and through this hint you guess what is present. All right, I share with you a hint and you guess the present based on the hint. And you can brainstorm some present for your beloved one. Everyone. Okay, for example, like this. I'm a stuffed animal in the shape of bear.
Teddy bear.
That's correct. Teddy bear. That is an example. You are so good, Queen Anh.
Yeah.
Right.
Why you get it? Why can you get it that fast?
She
Who
was
cannot
given
get it?
already.
You dumb or something. Everyone, let's open your mic.
Yes, please open your mind. Toastmaster Johnny, Toastmaster Marian, Toastmaster Harold, Toastmaster Nga. Right, let's your voice ready.
Am I teddy bear? Am I teddy bear? I wonder that. Am I teddy bear?
Now, I give you another idea. You have a lot of idea for present, not only teddy bear. The next, a type flower that's red, pink, yellow, or white. Yes, let's get it.
Rose?
Oh my God, you're so smart. That's correct. Rose.
Wow, the guy is so smart. I don't even know.
So, yeah. I'm red. I'm a symbol of love. People see me on Valentine's Day.
Lucky money. Oh, no.
Hurt?
Uh,
I'm a
Really?
lucky
Hurt?
money.
Lucky money. Actually, it's very simple.
I'm
It's
a
very
heart.
simple.
A heart.
the
That's
heart.
correct. It's a
Heart?
heart. That's
How can you
correct.
give someone a heart? You give them your heart?
You can buy Pig's Heart Easy Market, Easy
Metaphor.
Open Air Market, and you
You need surgery
like
or something like that.
Okay.
Or you love that person more. It's symbol of heart. All right. I'm brightly colored and filled with helium.
Balloon.
Balloon.
Oh, who said
balloon.
that? That's correct.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's also Jenny got it.
So fast.
Helium.
Oh, so
Helium.
fast. All right. Now, challenge. A blue flowers represent true love. True love. Everyone, don't forget to give me to someone you love.
Blue flower.
Blue.
Actually,
What?
it had my name on it.
Lily.
Flower.
A star.
No, okay, maybe not. In Vietnamese, it's have one.
Mistletoe.
No,
Mistletoe. Cây
It's
tầm bì.
blue, dude, not green.
that's correct. It's
Uh,
blue. It starts with letter F.
F.
F. Yeah.
Flower lily.
Flowers. No.
A kind flower, yes, but what name is this? Don't forget to give me to someone you love. It's the name of flowers, actually.
Don't forget to give me to someone you love in blue. On blue.
It's maybe
Wait.
spring for you.
I'm ChatGPT.
Yes,
No,
go
please.
ChatGPT. Go
No.
ChatGPT. I don't know.
Yeah. Nah, it
Your brain is
doesn't start
booming.
with the F anyway.
Is this forget me not flower?
What?
In-
Is that a flowers?
Yes,
Nani?
That's the real name?
Nani?
yes. The
I,
name
I
is
will check. I will
yeah,
check GPT again.
please. Forget me not in Vietnamese, that is Hoa Lưu Ly. You know this?
Lưu Ly. Okay, I
Yes.
see.
You have
Yeah.
an idea for present.
Oh, ChatGPT doesn't know this. Wow.
It's not
Very
smart like us.
sensitive.
Don't believe ChatGPT all the time. All right. A piece of ribbon that is tied into a knot and two loops and two loops. All right, Vietnamese for you. Oh my God.
No,
I'm
no, no.
sorry. I let it reserve. Okay, skip it. Next.
Bow,
That is a
Oh,
bow.
bow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bow,
it's a
bow, bow.
bow. Yes, it's a bow. Correct. It's a bow.
bow
That's so
Oh,
bow.
good. True. Next one. I made a paper and have Valentine's Day card in me. You can send me in the mail.
email. Oh, no,
Envelope,
no, no.
envelope.
Correct. Envelope.
Envelope.
Correct.
Wow,
So
so
fast.
romantic.
A scientist so fast. Next.
Flower for money.
I have the envelope that you sent me. Where is it? Where is it?
Wow.
I'm a special
That's a
type
lucky
of greeting
money.
card.
No, no, no.
Special greeting card
Oh,
you give
Visit
to
card.
one.
And I,
Mhm. Yeah. A special. Yeah, it's nearly right. Nearly right,
it's
Mr.
not,
Nearly right. Someone said it's correct. I heard someone said it's correct. A greeting card related to the name of this day.
white card. No.
Yeah, it's nearly, David. Nearly. Let's put
It's
the
up to,
name.
white Valentine
Near bit.
card.
visit,
It starts with
visit
letter
card,
V.
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 Yes.
visit card.
Visit card.
Visa. Yeah,
Visit
yeah, yeah,
card.
yeah.
Visit card.
Not visit and
What a
visit
card.
card.
Well, it is Valentine Day cards.
What
Nani?
the hell? You
Lame.
use
Nani?
the combination of
Okay.
two
So
words.
lame.
Funny. And
Nani?
the
You use
last
the
one.
combination of two words and you let me guess? Hold on,
Yes,
hold on. I
it's
will
funny.
accept this challenge.
The last one. Small heart-shaped candy that is, oh my God, no.
Chocolate.
No, skip it. Okay, I'm a white bird that looks like a pigeon. I'm symbol of love, hope, and peace.
No,
And
Oh my
pink.
God. True,
no
it's
way.
No.
dove.
No.
Wow, he have such like a winner today. Congratulations, him and everyone who
Wow.
Oh,
get it correctly.
person
And
who's lover. Woo.
happy Valentine's, White Valentine's Day. I hope some of you have some idea for
Davis
this
has someone
activity.
send him best
Accept me.
wishes.
Accept me. Accept me.
Thank you everyone
Love.
for joining. I hope
I
you have
know
some
that, I
idea.
know that.
No, no,
It's
no, no,
great
no.
today. All
Never
right,
listen to rumor, friend.
now thank you for joining. And now we move to the next exciting sections. Back the stage to Quỳnh Anh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lee Tinky. What a mood booster. Oh, it pains me for not receiving all those gifts on White Valentine's Day, but it sure gives me some more ideas. Guys, you can still give us some Luli, like forget me
What?
not, right? Yes, it's still 3 more hours. Chop chop.
What? White Valentine Day is the day for women to send gifts to men.
No,
No, it's
You
vice
look
versa.
disgusting.
woman always receive gifts. Okay, let's go back to the meeting.
Okay, go back.
Okay. Yes, so even though we may not get present or give present, but we can all have some values from receiving the feedback of our evaluators. So I think that this is the part that most of our speakers are very excited, and as well as the audience, because we get to learn more from the perspective of the evaluators who have been watching, observing the speech, and now they will come with the evaluations. Before we go to this part, let me invite Toastmaster Davis. This time I forget you not to share about the timing rule for our evaluators today. So to you, Toastmaster David.
All right, happy White Valentine, but now we have to come back to our meetings right now. So at the evaluation session, all of the speaker will have a maximum of 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I will also change my background to signal you, and on 2 minutes, my background will change to green. On 2 minutes and 30 seconds, it will change to yellow, and 30 seconds later, it will change to red. And when it's red, remember to end your evaluation in 30 seconds so that you are not overtime. Remember that more than 60% of our speakers has overtime. If any of you are afraid of that, be careful. I will track the time. Okay, always. See you. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Winan.
Sure, thank you, Toastmaster David. All right, let's welcome on the stage our first evaluator for the speech of Toastmaster Hương Ly, and that is Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp. Right, Hiệp, that's you, the first one.
Okay. Anyway, thank you for that introduction. But okay, it's time for me to evaluate Hương Ly. As we all know that Hương Ly has very well prepared speech, I have to say that. And I have to also dig into something that she did good, something that she can do better next time, and what I expect to hear for further speech from Hương Ly. So let's start with what she did good well first during the meeting session. Oh, sorry, especially in her speech. So she has very good hook, like she when she started speech, she asked her a question to know that do we confident do we feel confident about yourself or not? If not, please jump into her speech. If yes, please still jump into her speech, because her speech is an overview about how to be a better, a more miserable, and also stunning speaker. And also another good part of her is that the emotional delivery. So every time she jump into a part that needs storytelling or that needs foundational phrases, she always emphasizes it like with very high tones, and it's such a good point because when you put your tones become higher than usual, it's a great chance to everybody to pay more attention into what you decided to speak during the speech. And moreover, of course, it's it's what you call to action. You repeated it multiple times, and it caused very great impact. So this strong impact can attract people, especially when they lose concentrate during your speech. They can they can be hooked right after your call to action. And it's also something that you have to work on, of course, especially when you have very good voice, but your pace is too low whenever you struggle. Like if you have to face up with one problem, I want you to boost your pace of speaking. Like you have to speak faster and faster to even interact more and make your problem become worse, so everybody can sympathize with your heart inside your soul, especially when you get into hardness. And to challenge yourself, I want to hear the cohesion. So you need to add reasons before every point of view. Like if it works to you, what it worked to us as audience. This is what I want to hear more from you. Why it works for me. After all, she delivered very good speech, and I have to say congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp, for the first evaluation for Toastmaster Lee Twinkie. Now let's go into another perspective for Toastmaster Lee Twinkie's speech, and we get to learn it from a very dear friend of mine who has been absent from Toastmaster for so long, but we are so excited to see her come back. That is Toastmaster Thanh Duyên. Big round of applause for Toastmaster Thanh Duyên.
Storytelling is the best way for us to resonate with audience and help them to see, to think, to feel our message deeply and impact them in a deeper way. And to me, Toastmaster Lee's speech is a very successful one with using storytelling. Firstly, Toastmaster Lee used series of stories inside of her speech, and it lead us from story to story and finally lead to the message. That is start small with big dream and is very successful. She tell how she told story in her speech. First, she asked us questions. Have you ever want to say something but you just keep silent? So she didn't tell any story, but right in our mind as an audience, we began to think about our own story. So she began with the audience story first, and then she led to her own personal story. That is how he was a shy girl and shy student, and her friend awake her that you need to speak up, you need to speak up, and how she step by step turn to another story of step by step, step up to the stage, speak, feel the shy, fear, and then overcome it, and then finally come to you audience message again. That is, what is your dream? Do it again. So all of the speech, she tells us stories after stories, and she do very well done to lead us to the message. And she didn't just tell story, she showed the story. Firstly, with her manner. I'm very impressed by Toastmaster Lee's energy, enthusiasm, passion whenever she appeared on the screen or on the stage. Even she tells stories or not, her energy makes us feel so very good, and she's into the character, she's into the emotions, and that's good. And she also tells us by body language, silent, raise your hand. Oh, you tried the wrong. Why you're so silent? Make your dream bigger than your fear. So with body language, with facial expression, with the voice, when she feels something and expression with the voice, vocal variety, body language, everything is so good. So she tells story, she shows story, and she makes impact with you message and relate that message to us. If you have any challenge for a Toastmaster Lee for the next speech, that is some gesture is out of the screen. Use smaller fear, bigger dream. But because we stand so close to the camera, so we cannot see the bigger gesture. So sometimes we need to stand outside or make sure the gesture is inside of the audience look, but they can see. And second, if we can emphasize the turning point more, because every story has a conflict and the climax. If we can point it more, emphasize it more, then the message will be clearer. After all, I think it's 9.5 out of 10. Need to bring more of the gesture and turning point. That's great. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, for very insightful evaluation of Toastmaster Lee. Okay, so you have seen how two evaluators for one speech might look like. And now let's jump into our second speech with our next two evaluators. For the second speech of Toastmaster Hoàng Linh, our first evaluator will be Toastmaster Jenny. Toastmaster Jenny, are you ready? Yes, okay, the stage is yours.
After the victory, what did I do? I climbed on another mountain for another victory. So that's the story of speaker Hoàng Linh. Everyone, do you remember his message? Can someone speak? Can someone just type very quick? Someone nodding? Okay, someone nodding. Can I see anyone speaking of his message? Does anyone remember? I'm testing. Uh-oh. Okay, keep showing up. Yes, keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up. So keeps typing. Okay. All right. So the good thing about Toastmaster Hoàng Linh is that I like his spirit. I like his mindset. He's so strong in his mindset that after one victory, he doesn't just stop. He tries to always challenge himself to become better, not just in one place, but he also explore in other aspect of himself. That inspire me, actually. I love that. The point is that how can you be able to manage taking so many roles and so many skills? So that is the thing that I think the lessons is for each people different, but I'm glad that he can be able to deliver his journey really clearly. Still, I wish that it could be better to just focus on one story, because there are too many stories, too many journeys. So then I cannot focus so well. But I love the part that he's saying, showing up, showing up, showing up. The message keep constantly repeated. That's what I remember. Another thing that I would love in his speech is that I love the presentation. I know that your pathway is presentation mastery. I think you really win it, because I want to ask you, how can you do the background with presentation sharing? Please share with me after this. I love that. So in overall, Toastmaster Hoàng Linh had successfully give the speech for sharing his journey. To conclude, the first thing that I believe he can be better is that focus on one journey to inspire people. Second thing that I would suggest him to improve in his fluency and the way that he use handshake. And I think that's all to challenge Toastmaster Hoàng Linh. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jenny, for the charming evaluations. Now let's go to another perspective of evaluation to Toastmaster Hoàng Linh speech, and we come back with Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp.
Once again, it's me to see Toastmaster Hoàng Linh in the stage, of course. So, because of seeing and witnessing him for a long time, so I want to show you what he can do better compared to previous meeting. Okay? First, about the body language and hand gesture. As you can see from previous meeting from Mr. Hoàng Linh, he's very used body language and especially hand gesture to emphasize what he speak. But nowadays, he not only improve his voice and also pronunciation, but he is also have a big I think it's very very big milestone of him to emphasize and also showing off his not only his voice but also his hand gesture. So it's combined well together to show us the way that he speak. It's not only what we hear but also what we see. And moreover, he also know how to call to action. Even though the message that he give to us is sometimes I feel stumbled. Like he go around a cycle for multiple times, and also he not decided to effort to explain it in very clear way. But it's the good part of him that he changed the way he conclude the speech with a cliche thing, and he replaced it with a very strong message. That's very good part of him. Another factor that I want to hear from Hoàng Linh, and also it's also the point that many people can spot from him, is that his delivery is not that good. I have to say that. His pace during the speech is stable from the beginning to the end. So it sounds like a jazz music. It's good, but it's not enough for people who want to be energized and become more excited and become have more excitement for today, especially when you have some ideas like rock from all the time, and you stay for very stable voice from time to time. So you use your pace. You have to improve your pace, your emphasis, your excitement, and also your emotion. You have to put all your heart and your mind into your speech. So, with without further ado, I could say that his speech is good, but it's not the best he can do. And I hope I have a chance to hear from him for many times. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Wow, thank you, Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp, for being very encouraging, which is not his usual characteristic. But yeah, it's great. Thank you, Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp. Okay, so now we come to the last two evaluations of me, my speech. Whoa, so excited to welcome on the stage my sister, first Toastmaster Thanh Duyên. Yeah.
Being Toastmaster when Anne's evaluator is my test of life. Firstly, I'm not good at mathematics. And she hooks me right with the very difficult mathematics. And I wrote on the chat that I quit the test. And the second challenge is she led me from one point to another point to another point to another point smoothly, naturally, to the point that I forgot my role as her evaluator. I just thought that I'm a listener, and I was led by her smoothly and naturally. So yeah, that's a good point, right? Because a speaker can make the audience forget everything and just be in his or her speech. That means that her speech is very smooth, natural, and interactive, engaging. And I will let you know why she can lead me so smoothly, because she interacts continuously. First, she gave us the math to think about how to answer it. Next, every point of her lessons from her test of life, she immediately relate to the audience, to us. For example, don't quit. For example, do the easy part and don't be because of the hard part, and then you feel so difficult and then you quit and you don't do the easy part. And after that, she explained why. Maybe you want to go abroad, you want to go be the world champion of public speaking, blah 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 blah. You message continuously. So she didn't just tell about her own point, but she related to us continuously. That's the reason why we be led to think about our own thing, led to interact with her continuously to think. So she led us very great with you message, with interaction technique. Next is we see that she has the first point, second point, third point. Can you still remember it? So firstly, if she has three clear points, it means that her speech is very structural. But in the other side, if audiences think that it's good, it's useful, but they cannot remember what it is, it means that it's better if the speaker can repeat it again. So make sure the audience can remember the message clearly. So maybe in the conclusion, she can use one new message again. Ladies and gentlemen, when you have a test of life, first, please don't quit. Second, don't be engaged by the hard part and feel so difficult. But you have so many easy part you can do, and when you do all the easy parts, you can do the hard part later. And when you face with the hard test of life, you become better. And when you become better, you can join in an even better and harder test of life, and you become better. So again, you repeat it so that audience can remember. So everything is so very wonderful. She hooked us, she lead us, she use you message very wonderful messages. Only one improvement and challenge for Wen An, that is please repeat. And if your message is long, so make sure audience can remember it. 10 out of 10. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, for running the time to, showing me the blind spot of the speech. That's like really helpful. Thank you so much. And time flies. Now we go to our very last evaluation also. I'm so excited to hear from the perspective of Toastmaster Jenny. Toastmaster Jenny, the stage is yours.
Everyone. So when I heard that I gotta evaluate Toastmaster Quỳnh Anh, I was pressure one. But when I thought I know that I gotta give the evaluation after Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, I was pressure double. So okay, I know. So Toastmaster Quỳnh Anh is really delivery master. I would tell. First of all, she has the presentation. Secondly, she has the message. I was hooked with the message because I was doing the other things. I got to do the math. Oh, what is the answer for that? But you know what? The whole of your speech, I was still calculating what's that answer for the math. So it has pros and cons. You were taking us to your situation, but also at the same time, I was distracted. So good, but also something that we can think of how maybe not challenging audience too much. Okay. That's very minor. Also, the other thing that same with Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, the flow is so structured, so organized. First point, second point, third point, but then the message too long. Because the message too long, I cannot remember, rather than waiting at the end of the meeting. That I understand that whenever we have the challenge, we don't quit, just face with it. That's what I remember. But I wish that it could be more inspiring if the message can be concluded in one strong sentence. Overall, of all three lessons, what struck you most? What's really core things that you think? Just one simple question, one simple quote. I think that would be the best for people to remember. And that's all of my evaluation. Toastmaster Quỳnh Anh, really star. Love it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jenny. I love how she spent like maybe more than 2 minutes to solve a math, but only less than 2 minutes for an evaluation. That's incredible. All right, so now we come to Toastmaster Davids with the hard task of calculating the time for our 6 evaluators. So to you, Toastmaster Davids.
Thank you, Madam TOD. So actually, this is the first time that I be a timer in C-level advanced Toastmaster, but also the first time that I can see so many weird time. So there's a small thing that now is the end of this meeting. I have to reveal that to you. That is, I pressed the screen a little bit faster than the actual time that I'm using on my phone, so that you can grab up your speech before actually overtime it. Anyway, there are something that I can see. First of all, in the mood booster part, Toastmaster Lee Twinkie, your time was 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Exactly 10 minutes and 10 seconds. So now come to the evaluation part. Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp, your time in the first evaluation was 3 minutes and 20 seconds. The second time was 3 minutes, 22.22 seconds. Exactly like that. So today is very, very weird timing. So Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, I will save the best for last. So now we come to Toastmaster Jenny Đoàn Anh. I'm right. So Toastmaster Jenny, your time for the first evaluation was 3 minutes and 12 seconds. And the last time was 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Both of the time you're qualified. And now Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, where are you? Where are you? Yeah, right here. Do you think that you're qualified?
At least one of them.
Congratulations. You qualified on both time with the same amount of time, which is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Only one small click and then you will over time at 2 times continuously. Well, congratulations to all of our evaluators. I'm not sure how did you do that, Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, but really impressive. And thank you. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Quỳnh Anh.
Oh, thank you, Toastmaster Davis. Wow, so many things you can learn from a timing report. Now it comes to the hard part for our audience. Now it's the time for you to vote for your favorite evaluator. Someone who has a style that you find very impressive. Someone that said something that you feel like you learned something. So it's a time to cast for your favorite evaluator. Let's give everyone a brief 30 seconds to do that. And once you're finished, please shoot some hearts, say some yay in the chat so we can see. All right, 30 seconds, start. Nay? What is nay? I finished. Yay! So we have Toastmaster Ling finished, Toastmaster Davis finished. Everyone clicking in. So we have seen, okay. Oh, Toastmaster Hero. Okay, yeah. Very nice. I think that today we are going very well with the timing. Oh, right. Thank you so much for the voting. Now let's come to our close to last sessions of our meeting today. That is the report sessions. So after the evaluation, let's have the report from all of the figures who have been listening closely to your speech today. The first one is a very important role, the listener and grammarian. Wow, today he wears so many hats. I don't know why he has this capability. To Toastmaster Tuấn Hiệp, our listener slash grammarian for today.
I would say I'm your brother. You take the role as TOD and also speaker for the same time. And why I cannot do this role twice? Okay, so I will have to say briefly because I only have some few minutes and everyone don't want to hear me yapping about grammatical errors that they do during the speech. Especially, I also do many grammatical errors because I'm not have a chance to speak English that much. I only spend time with C level and also I cannot have the chance to hold my skill. But anyway, I have to show you some keynote that you can bring into your home and apply it for the next time. Okay, first for Toastmaster of the day, of course, casual work, casual words, and also the pronunciation, the grammar is clear, and also she used the word, and also her English skill is quite good. I have to say that. About three speaker for today. The first speaker, Lee Twinkie, the way that you use words is very interesting. You use wide range of words. Your lexical resource is very broad, but it has one drawback that you have to fix for the next meeting, of course. That whenever you say the story about the past, you have to use past tense or past perfect tense to like analyze one situation that occurred for a long period in the past. So it can make your accuracy of tense become far better. Okay, so for Toastmaster Huang Ling, you have some problem, especially when you use the transition word. Like you move from the first part to the second part, you have to emphasize like, okay, I go to the next part, everyone has ready, and you use some word like first of all, second of all, last but not least, in conclusion, or on the other hand, these transitional phrases can show us that you move into another part, so everyone here can be ready to hear your next story of your all big thing that you want to deliver to us. And about other factors that come from evaluators, I hope that, because it's far more difficult than prepared speech, because prepared speech you can learn by heart from home, and you can deliver it in this meeting. This kind of speech, I got to say evaluation, it needs more impromptu factors. Like you have to note everything, and you have to show up like 3 minutes in a row, 3 minutes in a row. So many of you can use some like grammatical errors, but you can use some form that have some words, and you can only fill it, so it can reduce the number of errors that you make in your speech. Okay, this is the end of grammarian report. Okay. So it's very tired you to hear me yapping for those minutes. So I will give you some more interesting part. And that is listener. So I will ask you some question, and I will type it in the chat, and you have to answer it. And can you turn on the microphone to answer it for me? The first question is, what is Lee's last call to action?
Dream big, start small.
Yay! It's too hard, but you take it. Great. Great.
Thank you so much. It's correct answer. Okay, so this is the second question that I want to ask you. It's a little bit about detail. Who gave Lee the suggestion that changed her until today about public speaking?
Evaluator, that's not you.
Her friend. What is her friend? Toastmaster English.
Parents.
Yes, her friend, of course.
Boyfriend, girlfriend, bad friend, bad friend. What is friend? What type of friend? Just
Okay,
friend.
it's friend.
Friends.
Okay, it's friend. It's friends enough. We cannot dig into very detail like. Okay, the third question. When did Mr. Ling not answer basic question so that he decided to learn English?
Interview.
Yes, interview.
Yeah, interview.
Interview. So this is also a quote from Mr. Ling in the last part of his speech. Success is built from what?
Money.
Yeah, money. But it's not a correct answer. Of course, we need money.
So from what? Nothing else.
And Ling, can you give them the answer? They cannot listen to you deeply.
This is small steps.
Yes, small step, small thousand step, and he spoke in the speech, small thousand steps. Okay, so now to it's time for me to ask you some question about Queen Anne's speech. Okay,
And
only one question. 3 lessons from her.
Don't
what a hard
skip
test.
don't skip the easy question. When you become better, you get the harder problems. And yeah. The first thing is don't quit. No.
Yeah, but okay. Can anyone else answer it? Okay.
Can I?
I will reveal it. The first message is don't quit. The second question is missing the easy question cost you more than the hard ones. And the last lesson that Toastmaster Queen Anh gave us is when the game is harder, you become better. So once again, thank you for joining this very hard and tricky test. I know that you cannot pay attention into speaker speech because you barely understand and answer these questions. But once again, thank you so much. And back to you, Toastmaster of the day, for the winning announcement.
Yay! Thank you, Toastmaster Hiệp. Yeah, but not so fast to the winning announcement. Don't be so hasty because we still have an amazing, fabulous report from Toastmaster Marian about our whole meeting today, and we cannot miss that. So, everyone, big round of applause for our big final boss, Toastmaster Marian.
Wow, thank you so much for this wonderful privilege of meeting you virtually. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lee. And I am so glad to see Quinn An again after such a long time. And also Miss Tan Zuyen. Hi. And wow, the organizing team here for the district conference in Da Nang City. They're all here. It's really a great privilege to be joining you at C-Level Advanced Toastmasters Club. So everyone, our theme is start small, dream big, correct? In our speeches, we also need to focus on the small details that can make a huge difference. So I will be sharing the things that I noticed that are really small, but they can definitely make a huge difference for the C-Level Advanced Toastmasters Club to be even greater. So here we go. For the SAA, actually, I was not able to come before the time that the SAA showed the video. But then it's very inspiring that you actually put it in a way that it's the gift for your audience, for your listeners. So when I come here for the first time and I see it on the agenda that, wow, they have a special gift for me and they're showing videos from the previous champions. So it means that you are very intentional, that you want your audience to learn more, to benefit, especially from the champions. And who knows, one of the next champions would come from C-Level Advanced Toastmasters Club, right? All right. So I congratulate the SAA, whoever you were, that you had a smooth transition from the video to the president's opening remarks. And I am so glad to see that the president actually is Toastmaster Lee. Toastmaster Lee is working with us every single day, and she knows, and I know how tired she is, how exhausted she is at this time because we meet every single day. She's the one arranging all the meetings with our conference speakers. But then when I came here to join the meeting, wow, her energy was great, like to the highest level. Congratulations, Toastmaster Lee. And yeah, just kudos to you. I can't wait to hug you when you come back to Da Nang. I know that you were here last week. You did enjoy that. And I was so happy that you mentioned that in your speech. So I hope that, let's say, every 3 months you visit Da Nang City. All right, let's move on to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Queen Anne. Wow, you know what, Toastmaster Queen Anne? People love you because of your warmth and competence. So I hope you keep that up. All right. Every time you speak online, I always look forward to seeing you and to feeling your energy. Wow, it's time to recharge. Even we're just meeting online, especially when you actually do your Q&A for the speakers in our previous online workshops. Those were great. Same energy as what you actually give every time you do Toastmaster of the day. And that's what I saw tonight. So keep that up, all right? Your warmth and competence. Next, you actually related the speaker's speeches to your own thoughts seamlessly. And you are very keen, you're very particular of those things, and you could articulate them well. So kudos to you. Next, for our timer Toastmaster, Davis. I just realized that your name is Davis, but I have been calling you David. So I apologize for that. Yes, you are ready to help. I noticed that earlier you said that it's your first time to be a timekeeper here at Sea Level Advanced Toastmasters Club. But actually, if you didn't reveal that to the public, we won't know. So my tip for you is I hope next time you join a higher level than this, or let's say after the Sea Level, they will make another higher level than this, then I hope that you won't say that because you are very competent with what you do. You're very professional. And you know, even you are still a student, we ask for your help because we believe in what you can do. So please show that confidence even more and without saying, I'm sorry or I apologize, because those words are not needed for you. Okay? They don't match you. All right, next, for the listener and grammarian, Toastmaster Tuan Hip. My suggestion for the very first time that I listened to your speech tonight was try to encourage beautiful mistakes. Instead of blaming other role takers, phrase your feedback in a way that the audience won't easily notice the glitch. For sure, we will have a lot of glitches, especially when we do things online and let's say not many role takers can help us out. So we understand that although Sea Level Advanced Toastmasters have great Toastmasters here, like how did you get all the best ones and collect it into this club? You have to share them with us too. But anyway, what I'm saying is all the best ones are here. All right. But then what I've noticed is there are not so many Toastmasters joining this session tonight. So I understand that maybe you could experience a lot of glitches, but what I would like you to do next time is try to show it in a way or say it in a way that it won't appear to the audience or to the guests that you are blaming each other during the meeting. Okay, next, for Toastmaster Lee Twinkie. Wow, your speech was actually about engaging humor. And I could see your smile all throughout your speech. And what I actually learned from Dananjaya was Dananjaya Heteriachi, our conference speaker last year. He said that when you are giving a humorous speech, make sure that you don't laugh at your own story. All right. You were not laughing at your own story earlier, but make your points land and pause and wait for the reaction of the audience and let them smile or let them laugh. You know what? You picked a very hard pathway, which is engaging humor or, this topic, because it's so hard. If you're actually there making a humorous speech, it's so hard to think of a humorous speech and implementing it. So it's really a huge challenge. We just see it like, oh my, it's so easy because it's just engaging humor. But actually, it's challenging. So try to practice more. You can use your stuffed toys at home and place them there as if they're your audience. And make sure to pause, look around, and make the statements land. And let them laugh, okay? Or let them feel your emotions, whatever that is. If it's like a happy one, a sad one, or whatever that is, make it land. So pausing is so important. But keep your beautiful smile, okay? Yes. Next, for Toastmaster Huang Lin, wow, you're so prepared and you're so techy. And you reminded us about how to keep or how to show up. Yes, it's so important to show up, especially at this time that you don't have a lot of guests. You really need to show up and to be the Toastmaster of the day, even though your name is not on the agenda, right? Yeah, so showing up is important, and thank you for that message. What I could share with you on how to improve your speech would be practice more and make it more relaxed or fluent or more natural. All right. So very good already with your tech skills. You only have to work on the tone of your voice and make it more natural for audience to really grasp and feel every word you say. All right. Congratulations to you. Next, for Toastmaster Lee again. Wow, what a smooth transition from being a speaker to a TMOD and to whatever that is. You ladies are super women, and you deserve to get those flowers and those gifts that you mentioned earlier in your slides. So, oh wow, we have a lot of talented ladies here. Next, you introduced Toastmaster Queen Anne, and you mentioned about don't quit, but then you got overtime, and at the end you said back to me because you were the one who did the next role. It's really challenging if you're the one who will do the previous role, the next role, and all that. So what I want to suggest to everyone here, if there's 7 of us here, make sure that next time try at least to invite 1 or 2 friends. Okay? If not, 1 or 2 family members just to support you while you are giving your speech. Or let's say your significant other, your girlfriend or your boyfriend, at least you have someone to cheer for you. All right? And to make the number here bigger. Let's say, how many people are here now? Just 9 of us. So if you bring your significant other, at least we will become 18. Okay, next would be timers report again. Toastmaster Davis. Wow, you're very efficient and direct to the point. So keep that up, brother. You're excellent in what you do. For the voting session, I could see the link. Yes, that was well done. So keep that up as well. For the mood booster, wow, it's amazing that you have your mood booster for your club and for your club meeting. Yes. So it's really amazing to do that, and it's my first time to encounter such thing. So it's great that you took a photo of us, a funny one, silly one, and you could tag us along later on Facebook. All right. Next, for the for the most important part, like the evaluators. Okay, I'll be quick. So small things can make a big difference. All right. So for Toastmaster 20 Hip, I will mention to you all the things that I noticed, all the great things that I noticed, and my recommendation. Okay. So for evaluator 1, you showed your palm. Actually, people tend to like and trust you more when they can see your palms. So everyone, can you raise your hand and show your palms? Very good. But not like this, okay? So show your palm like that. So for instance, at the very beginning of your speech, hi, or at least you do the power steeple like this, or you at least show your palms. That would mean a lot already, and people will trust you in the first 3 seconds of your speech. Next, Try to avoid filler words at the beginning of your speech. If you feel the urge to scratch or adjust something, simply pause instead. Okay? Toastmaster Hip, oi. Yeah. All right. Next, for Toastmaster Tan Zuyen. Wow, you're a professional one. You gave very specific examples. You demonstrated great body language and even gave a clear score of 9.5 out of 10. So keep that up, okay? Here are some things that you may need or you may want to do in your next evaluation so that you can reach up to what? If there's a regional or let's say a semifinals round of evaluation, for sure our district would really push you to compete. So here are the tips for you, all right? Try to avoid looking down too often. I noticed that your notes were placed down here. All right. So one thing that you could change after this would be put your notes in front of you. Actually, there's a space here on our monitor where you can put your notes or your cards, whatever that is, or even your phone. So you may place your notes on your computer screen to maintain eye contact. Okay. Also, when saying, I like it when, and try smiling more because you have a beautiful smile. So pay attention to pronouns such as she and her, okay? And one thing I want to emphasize again, you have a lovely smile. So every time you say that, I like it when you did this, you did that, show your beautiful smile as well, okay? Next, for Toastmaster Jenny, great introduction. You showed your palms and smiled more during your evaluation. So keep those up. Next, my tips for you to improve your speech and to make it even greater. You're already great, by the way, okay? Just make it greater. So practice pausing before you speak instead of immediately using gestures, because I noticed earlier that you did this. And then you hit the unmute button. You may also raise your notes slightly so you don't need to look down, just like what Toastmaster Tan Zuyan did. Both of you are great evaluators, okay? Only thing is you have to adjust where you put your notes, okay? Next, for Toastmaster Hip, great voice quality because your voice is so round, very observant, and very passionate in sharing your recommendations. So keep that up, yeah? Next, work on clearer articulation and try to reduce filler words because earlier you said that you don't interact with foreigners or you don't really use English unless you are here at sea level. So what I would like to suggest to you is even if you're at home, try to listen to podcasts. If you're folding your clothes or cooking your dishes, just listen to podcasts in English with your favorite English speakers, natural, with the natural voice and with a good pacing. And I'm sure that even though you don't talk much, but at least your hearing, your listening skills would improve. And when you speak, definitely it will just flow, or your speaking skills will also improve. Okay, evaluator 5, Toastmaster Tanzuyan again. Wow, strong and natural hook, great body language, and very specific observations once again. Your feedback and recommendations, and very, very encouraging. And at this time, you gave a score of 10 out of 10. All right, so just a small note about your notes and camera distance. Okay, here's the thing that I want to emphasize to everyone. There are times that even me, I get so excited that I stay close to the screen. Okay, so make sure that try to stay about 1 arm's length from the camera. How to do the 1 arm's length? Everyone, can you do it now? 1 arm's length. Can you touch the camera, but don't really poke the camera, okay? So touch the outer part of it, and that's it. So that's 1 arm's length. If you think that, oh, I'm too close and I cannot do the 1 arm's length, then you're really too close. Okay, so how to do the 1 arm's length is like this, but then point it to the camera. Okay, that is 1 arm's length, and that is how you position yourself so that you won't be too close or too far. Okay, next, of course, your time management. So you can even go up to the world championship for evaluation. But then if you miss a few seconds, oh, we would definitely cry because you would come from District 97 or even District 51 next year. But then because of time management, you won't get the title. I would definitely cry. But then you are great at evaluation. So yeah, your time management. Okay, so for evaluator 6, the last one, Toastmaster Jenny again. Relatable hook, very engaging evaluation, and great body language. Try to look up more often to connect with the audience, okay? It's amazing, everyone, that you have 2 evaluators for each speaker. That shows a very intentional effort to help speakers grow. All in all, this meeting is already good and it has the potential to become great. I hope we all remember the theme today: start small and dream big. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, thank you, Toastmaster Marian. Wow, she really inspires to dream big when going to very small but unnoticeable, but yes, very valuable details like that. Thank you for being so patient and observant, Toastmaster Marian. Now let's go to the juicy part of this meeting. Then we can close it up in a nice way. That is the winner announcements. So for the winner announcement, I guess I will leave it to Toastmaster Twinkie, our president, to announce the big news. Yeah.
Yes, great. That is the moment all of us waiting for. Yes. Let's vote for your favorite hero holder first. Favorite hero holder in the meeting. Wow, I know that today all of us are phenomenal. But yes, we just choose one person, that winner in your heart, please. Well, today meeting I learned a lot and I feel so happy and grateful that you are here with me. I'm so happy, everyone. Especially the last part from general evaluator. She gives a lot of evaluation to X and everyone in the meeting. I'm so grateful about that. I myself benefit a lot from this, and I hope you too. Right, so take a moment to vote, everyone. Key holders. Okay, if you finish voting, please type once in the chat board. Yes, voting, please. Once. Okay, one. Don't hear is funny. Okay. Okay, in the meantime, upon okay, you're truly funny. Upon a time, you guys, all of us, such like a humorous person. I love to be here so much in every weekend, guys. Wow, and now I think it's the moment to congratulations, some of the winner of the heart of people. First, I would love to congratulate the favorite speaker today. Let's guess. Favorite and outstanding speaker. Congratulations, Toastmaster Huang Ling. Yay, you know him. Toastmaster Huang Ling. Keep showing up no matter what happened. Keep showing up, keep showing up. All right, thank you, Toastmaster Huang Ling, so much. Next, congratulations, favorite evaluator. Let's guess, favorite evaluator. We have 6 times for evaluations. The ones is Tân Hiệp. Oh my God, yay, it's you,
I
Tân Hiệp. Congratulations. You are amazing, Tân Hiệp. We
but
know.
I have one question.
Sure,
Why
please.
would you use my old picture like it's like about 5 years,
The gift for
4
you.
years?
You're too handsome for us. You're so handsome, you know.
You can use
Some than
another
today.
picture that I sent to
Different.
you that I
No,
wear
no.
blues. It looks like a scientist when I wear blues.
Okay, next time we will try different type for
Okay.
you. Right. And favorite hero holders, the one have just finished the Gmod test. Congratulations,
Oh,
Queen.
thank
So,
you.
yes. Right. Congratulations, Queen, with great and double effort today to be the gorgeous MC. Thank you, Queen Anh. And once again, thank you everyone in the meeting today. No matter you are the winner or not, you all the winner of ours and the winner of yourself in this great journey. Thank you. I'm very happy to have you here today. I hope you have great weekend with your beloved ones. And once again, happy White Valentine Day. Don't forget, it's level in Saturday evening. 2 weeks, 2 weeks meeting.
Every time.
Yes, and it's our time to say goodbye. Yes, thank you so much.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye, everyone. Thank you. See you.
See you
Bye
again.
bye.
Bye. See you later. Bye bye,
See you
everyone.
later.